So this is stats and awards. This is 4 tabs which have a lot in them. I'll start with the first one, which is the one you're seeing now. It contains a lot of stats. As you progress over the course of the beta, you can see your matches played, won, lost, the amount of executions you've done, revives, your score, kills, deaths, assists, and downs. It doesn't have ratios yet, but you can see that if I click. If you see underneath the calendar, you've got player stats, and versus is highlighted. If you click, I'm pretty sure if you have versus. Underneath that in the actual game, there'll probably be stuff like co-op or horde or beast mode, just to see stats for different things. But if I select versus, it takes you to a new sort of menu here, where you can see more detailed stats on everything: your level, your kill death ratio, your win-loss ratio. As you can see, there's 25 pages of stuff that you can go through. This is all your game types played, all your different things in each one, like capture the leader, rounds won as leader, rounds lost as leader. King and Hill ring captures or ring breaks. Your score, kill, death, downs, assists, revives, this sort of general stuff, including timing cover, players spotted. All your different weapon kills, and then it goes into individual weapon stats, like your lancer, rifle, kills, executions, active reloads, deaths holding the lancer, and how many chainsaw kills. And it goes through that for every single weapon in the game. So you've got sort of shotgun, snub pistol, bolt log, long shot, boom shot. And it will just go through each individual one. There's a couple of weapons I haven't seen yet which sound interesting. Such as, well, the Hammer of Dawn, as far as I know, isn't in the beta. Mortar, Mulcher, One Shot, and Retro Turret, which I've yet to see at all, which actually sounds really interesting. But yeah, that's basically, you're looking at versus here. If you go back, and then you're back to the menu again. Right bumper takes you to the next tab, which has weapon skins, characters, executions, and ribbons. Ribbons are small little awards you earn per game. You may have seen me earn a few as I went through the team death matches or the King of the Hill game or capture the leader. You've got stuff like Nemesis, killed the opponent 3 times. It tells you the description and the name of what it is underneath, as well as naming it as you go down. It tells you how many you've got of each one on the right, with times like 230 or times 134, times 92, 98. None of these are mystery. They don't like, if you haven't unlocked them yet, they don't like, oh, that there's something wrong here. Like some achievements I know people get annoyed about. Everything is described and everything is sort of known to, which one, like you want the quad Quinn, 5 quick kills in a row, trick shot, 1 torque bow headshot leading to a double kill. Everything is sort of, you know what you have to do to get it. So that's ribbons. As you can see, I've got 76% of them. There's a percentage of how many you've got. That bar doesn't look like 76%. To be honest, that looks about 90. With odd, but that's just that. Weapon skins. You've got 12 weapon skins you can unlock during the beta. The Chrome Hammer Burst is gained if you earned the Rookie Gear achievement in Gears of War 2. I don't know whether anyone else has had this problem, but I've earned the Rookie Gear achievement and that hasn't unlocked for me, which is odd. I've not found any solution to that, but that's just how that works, I guess. Urban Lancer, Urban Hammerburst, Urban Retro Lancer, you've got the Gold Retro Lancer, and of course you've got your Gold Retro Lancer in retail, which is scored 100 Gold Retro Lancer kills. Now that is permanent, that will keep in the, if you see loads of Gold Retro Lancers in the full game, that's because they played the beta. And you've also got your Flame Hammerburst Lancer sawn off, that's a glitch. Flame Hammerburst, Flame Hammerburst. That bottom one's supposed to be the Flame Lasher, just to clear that up. So that's the Flame Lasher for now, just I haven't earned that yet because I haven't played a game yet. Now, the team deathmatch you see me play, I'll probably earn it in the first one, so keep an eye out for that. Each one is described of how to get it. Play 5 capture the leader matches in the beta to earn the Urban Retro Lancer, and you've got your progress there. 5 out of 5 games. If it's ticked, you've earned it. It's pretty simple display. Characters, there are 8 characters. I've unlocked all of them just to be able to show you each one. I might even switch between games. You've got Anya, Flame Grenadier, Ready Officer's Cole, of course the Cole Train, which is Cole's, thrash ball equivalent. Unlock that by playing 50 matches in the beta, and you can keep him in retail for 10 matches as Cole Train. Again, if you see lots of thrash ball players running around, that's because they unlock that in the beta when the full game comes out. Each one is unlockable by playing games of different types. There's no specific ones as of yet that are like kill a certain amount of people with the torque bow. I don't know whether that'll actually happen. But so far it's all play team deathmatch, play capture the leader, play king the hill, and of course the progress is right there. So if I back out, there's executions. Unlike Gears of War 2, to use an execution for a weapon, you have to unlock it first, which is get a certain amount of kills with the weapon. I've unlocked all of them apart from the Hammer of Dawn, because I haven't found the Hammer of Dawn. If anyone does find it, let me know. Before the Gears beta is over, preferably. That would help. I don't know whether that will happen, but yeah, so most of the starter weapons tend to be 25, and everything else tends to be 10. I don't know whether the values will change by the full game comes out, but yeah, that's just how you now earn executions, which are pretty cool. So you get 25 Lancer kills, and it shows you your progress, the same as everything else does. But that's all for... Actually, no, sorry. Tabs. Silly me. So you got your different medals. So medals, unlike ribbons, which are earned per game, medals are earned over the course of your entire playing of the beta. The beta tester one here was simply for participating in the beta, which is as soon as you've played a game, I think. You've got other ones like this one, Old Guard, earned the Veteran Gear achievement in Gears 2. For those who don't know what the Veteran Gear achievement is, it's to get level 100 in multiplayer, which was not impossible unless you sat there and played it every day, all day. And play a few maps. I haven't got it, so that's not unlocked. You've got ones like 1,000 perfect active reloads, 30 headshots, or however many headshots you want to get. And they accumulate over the course of the entire beta. There are 5 levels to medals. You've got your blank, you've not got it, it's sort of a faded version. Down here I've got one that's sort of heading towards, you can see the bar underneath is a progress towards the next one. You've also got how many you've got to get, so to earn underneath it is 3 out of 10. So you've got then bronze, which is your first level, silver, which is your second level, which is sort of embellished and silver, gold, which has got spikes of gold and everything, and tends to be fairly cool. And of course you've got your, I'm not sure whether to call it platinum or ultimate, but you can see that there, it's fairly exaggerated there. You see I've got 2 under these 2, that's because the first time you earn an ultimate, it'll, you know, go back to the start. So you have to do the challenge again, and once you've done that again, it will come up with a tab saying 2, so 3, so you can keep accumulating different things. So maybe when the game comes out, people will start going on about, oh, I've got active reload god level 23 or something like that. I don't know, it sounds like something that ought to happen. So there's your... oh crap, where am I going? Finally you've got your leaderboards. So you've got ranked and public. Hardly anyone I know does ranked, but public's got to have a few stuff on it. You can see your top 100 to your friends and how you fit with them. You've got Find Me in the entire world. This is monthly. You've got all time, weekly and monthly again. So your right trigger controls sort of, you know, the time frame, and left trigger controls what you're looking at. So if I back out, if you press start, you go to the start menu, and that's obviously, you know, game options, fading hard, tooltip, weapons, tutorials, video options like your brightness, audio, which is your volumes. Multiplayer is the interesting one. This is where all your multiplayer stuff comes into sort of its own. You've got your base weapon select. You can select that from here in preparation for getting into a game before you even pick anything. So you've got Lancer, Hammer Burst, Retro Lancer. It shows the sort of base stats of what they roughly are. Like the Lancer has less range than Hammer Burst, but the same damage. Obviously the Hammer Burst is semi-automatic, so that sort of cancels out the sort of extra range. And you've got your Retro Lancer, which has less range but more damage, and of course you've got your different stock guns there. To change the camo of the gun, you press Y, and it will go through each different camo. There's probably going to be loads when it finally comes out, so hoping for that. You can preview what the camo looks like on the gun, so you can see I've got the Omen equipped at the minute on the Lancer. If I change it to Urban, you can see that there. I prefer Flame because it's just awesome. It doesn't like flames. You've got your Retro Lancer Gold there, which I've permanently unlocked. Characters are selected in a similar way. You see a little headshot of them, and you pick whichever one you want. Each character has a description of who they are underneath, sort of a little log there. See underneath name. I would say Bear because it's Bear. Locust, the same thing. There's less Locust characters than there were COG, so that might be a preference. And of course you've got your default medal, which shows, you know, whichever one you want to show off. So I've got Assistant's God on. I could easily put Grand Executioner on, or Master. I like to put Assistant's God on. I have no idea why. It's just a bit different. So you've got your controller option, or your sort of sensitivities. Plus 15 sensitivity isn't actually that bad. It's not as crazy as, say, when you turn it up to 10 sensitivity in COD and you spin around like a madman. It's kind of, if you can handle about 5 sensitivity COD, you can easily take 15 sensitivity on this. It's actually quite useful to put up to full. I'm not sure whether the values will change by the full game, but in the beta it was easy playing with plus 15. It was not really that noticeable. I'll take this time to explain the event calendar. If you've just got here from the event calendar button on the main menu, feel free to skip back through the video and go through stats and awards if you want, or just click stats and awards once this video is over. So event calendar, this is why I haven't really chosen a different video for this. It's literally this screen. Shows the date today, week 4 of the Gears 3 beta. It would go on through week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5. I wish 5. May 19th to May 15th shows the dates of the week. Player match to unlock the Flame Nasher, so that changed over the beta. That was the Flame Hammerburst first, then Lancer, then Sawn Off. You've got your 3 different game modes, sorry I'm reading it wrong, that were available, and your maps that were available. When the week 1 beta came out, when the Bulletstorm users were allowed first online, the only maps available were Checkout and Thrashball, and the only game mode available was Team Deathmatch, and they slowly brought in new game modes and new maps over the course of the beta through the various weeks. So that's the event calendar, that's all there is for that. You're back at the main menu now, so feel free to select another button if you feel like it. The main menu label itself will take you back to the original video, but if you want to just pick a different section from here, feel free.